Question 1. What should you do when you see a lane ends merge left sign while driving on a highway? A. Continue in your lane until it ends, then merge. B. Immediately merge left without signaling. C. Signal and merge into the left lane well before your lane ends. Answer: C. Signal and merge into the left lane well before your lane ends. It's important to merge safely and smoothly when notified by signage, allowing for traffic flow continuity. Question 2. How should drivers adjust their speed when encountering a road work next 5 mile sign? A. Maintain current speed unless workers are present. B. Increase speed to pass the area quickly. C. Slow down and follow posted speed limits for the work zone. Answer: C. Slow down and follow posted speed limits for the work zone. Work zones often have reduced speed limits to protect workers and drivers. Question 3. What does a left turn yield on green sign indicate to drivers waiting to turn? A. Turn immediately without yielding to oncoming traffic. B. Yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians before turning. C. Wait for a green arrow before turning. Answer: B. Yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians before turning. This sign means you must give way to oncoming traffic and crosswalk users before completing your turn. Question 4. What actions should you take when approaching an exit sign on the freeway? A. Signal and begin to slow down to exit speed. B. Exit the freeway immediately, regardless of your speed. C. Maintain freeway speed until directly at the exit, then slow down. Answer: A. Signal and begin to slow down to exit speed. Preparing to exit by signaling and adjusting your speed ensures a safe transition off the freeway. Question 5. How should you navigate when approaching a narrow bridge sign on a rural road? A. Speed up to minimize time on the bridge. B. Continue at the same speed. C. Slow down and be prepared for reduced lane width. Answer: C. Slow down and be prepared for reduced lane width. Narrow bridges require caution and often mean sharing close quarters with oncoming traffic. Question 6. What is the correct way to respond to a merging traffic sign on a highway? A. Increase your speed to stay ahead of merging traffic. B. Be prepared to adjust your speed or lane position to allow traffic to merge smoothly. C. Ignore the sign, as merging traffic has the responsibility to yield. Answer: B. Be prepared to adjust your speed or lane position to allow traffic to merge smoothly. Cooperation and awareness help maintain traffic flow and safety. Question 7. Describe the actions a driver should take upon encountering a yield sign at a busy intersection. A. Speed up to beat cross traffic. B. Stop completely, then proceed when safe. C. Slow down, check for traffic, and proceed when clear. Answer: C. Slow down, check for traffic, and proceed when clear. A yield sign requires drivers to give right-of-way to other road users if necessary. Question 8. What are drivers prohibited from doing when they see a no-turn sign at an intersection? A. Making a U-turn. B. Turning in the direction indicated by the sign. C. Continuing straight. Answer: B. Turning in the direction indicated by the sign. A no-turn sign means you must not make the turn specified. Question 9. How do you safely change lanes on a multi-lane road? A. Signal your intentions, check your mirrors and blind spot, then change lanes if it's safe. B. Change lanes quickly to surprise other drivers and establish your position. C. Honk your horn and change lanes without signaling. Answer: A. Signal your intentions, check your mirrors and blind spot, then change lanes if it's safe. This is the correct procedure to ensure safety while changing lanes. Question 10. What is the legal requirement when approaching a school bus displaying flashing red lights and an extended stop sign. A. Slow down and pass with caution. B. Stop if you are on the same side of the road. C. Stop regardless of your direction of travel until the lights stop flashing. Answer: C. Stop regardless of your direction of travel until the lights stop flashing. This law helps ensure the safety of children boarding or departing the bus. Question 11. How should you react if your vehicle begins to skid on a slippery road surface? A. Brake hard to stop the vehicle. B. Steer in the opposite direction of the skid. C. Steer in the direction of the skid to regain control. Answer: C. Steer in the direction of the skid to regain control. This helps realign the tires with the direction of travel and regain traction. Question 12. Describe the steps for performing a safe and legal U-turn on a residential street. A. Check for signs prohibiting U-turns, signal and proceed if there is no approaching traffic. B. Make the U-turn at any intersection, regardless of oncoming traffic. C. U-turns are not allowed on residential streets. Answer: A. Check for signs prohibiting U-turns, signal, and proceed if there is no approaching traffic. Always ensure U-turns are performed safely and legally. Question 13. What actions should you take if you encounter a pedestrian crossing at a crosswalk without traffic signals? A. Continue driving. Pedestrians will wait. B. Slow down and yield to the pedestrian. C. Honk to alert the pedestrian of your presence. Answer: B. Slow down and yield to the pedestrian. Drivers must always yield to pedestrians at crosswalks to ensure their safety. Question 14. How can you identify a safe following distance when driving behind another vehicle on the freeway? A. Maintain a 2-second gap between vehicles. B. Keep a minimum distance of 1 car length for every 10 miles per hour of speed. C. Use the 4-second rule to ensure there is enough space to stop safely. Answer: C. Use the 4-second rule to ensure there is enough space to stop safely. This distance helps account for reaction time and stopping distance at higher speeds. Question 15. In what situations are you required to use your vehicle's headlights during the day? A. When it is raining or foggy. B. Only when driving in tunnels. C. At all times for safety. Answer: A. When it is raining or foggy. California law requires headlights to be used during inclement weather to improve visibility. Question 16. Describe how to properly yield to emergency vehicles with sirens and flashing lights. A. Speed up to clear the lane. B. Pull over to the right and stop, allowing the emergency vehicle to pass. C. Continue driving at the same speed in your lane. Answer: B. Pull over to the right and stop, allowing the emergency vehicle to pass. This action provides a clear path for emergency responders. Question 17. What precautions should be taken when driving through a tunnel or underpass? A. Increase speed to minimize time spent in the confined space. B. Turn on your headlights and reduce your speed. C. Use the left lane to keep away from the tunnel walls. Answer: B. Turn on your headlights and reduce your speed. This enhances visibility and safety within the tunnel or underpass. Question 18. How should a driver behave when approaching an area with active school children present? A. Drive the same as any other time of day. B. Increase speed to shorten the time near the children. C. Slow down and be prepared to stop for children crossing the street. Answer: C. Slow down and be prepared to stop for children crossing the street. Extra caution is needed around schools and areas where children are present. Question 19. What is the procedure for reporting a traffic collision in California? A. Report any collision with property damage over $1,000 to the police and DMV. B. Only report the collision to your insurance company. C. Collisions need only be reported if they occur on a state highway. Answer: A. Report any collision with property damage over $1,000 to the police and DMV. This ensures proper documentation and compliance with state laws. Question 20. How do you handle a situation where your right-of-way at an intersection is unclear due to obstructed views? A. Proceed with caution, assuming other drivers will yield. B. Stop or yield until you can clearly see all approaching traffic and pedestrians. C. Honk to signal your presence and proceed without stopping. Answer: B. Stop or yield until you can clearly see all approaching traffic and pedestrians. It's crucial to ensure the way is clear before proceeding to prevent collisions. Question 21. What steps should you follow if you encounter foggy conditions while driving? A. Turn on your high beam headlights for better visibility. B. Reduce your speed and use your low beam headlights. C. Continue at the same speed and rely on your fog lights only. Answer: B. Reduce your speed and use your low beam headlights. High beams can reflect off the fog, making visibility worse. Question 22. How do you determine whether it's safe to pass a bicycle on a narrow road? A. Only pass if you can leave at least 3 feet of space between your vehicle and the bicycle. B. Honk to alert the cyclist before passing. C. Pass closely and quickly to minimize time spent next to the bicycle. Answer: A. Only pass if you can leave at least 3 feet of space between your vehicle and the bicycle. California law requires a safe passing distance to protect cyclists. Question 23. What is the appropriate action when approaching a merging traffic sign from a side road? A. Speed up to merge with traffic as quickly as possible. B. Yield to traffic on the main road and merge when safe. C. Stop completely before merging, even if there is no stop sign. Answer: B. Yield to traffic on the main road and merge when safe. This ensures a smooth integration into the flow of traffic without causing disruptions. Question 24. How should you react to an aggressive driver tailgating you on a busy freeway? A. Brake sharply to discourage the behavior. B. Maintain your speed and allow the driver to pass when possible. C. Speed up to put distance between your vehicle and the aggressive driver. Answer: B. Maintain your speed and allow the driver to pass when possible. It's safest not to escalate the situation. Question 25. What does the presence of a narrow bridge sign indicate about upcoming road conditions, and how should you adjust your driving? A. The bridge has ample space for all vehicles. No adjustment is needed. B. Expect limited space and reduce your speed as you approach and cross the bridge. C. Increase your speed to cross the bridge quickly. Answer: B. Expect limited space and reduce your speed as you approach and cross the bridge. Narrow bridges require cautious driving to ensure safety. Question 26. Under what circumstances is it permissible to cross a solid white line on the highway? A. When traffic is moving too slowly for your preference. B. To pass a slower moving vehicle. C. When entering or exiting the highway as part of a designated merge or exit lane. Answer: C. When entering or exiting the highway as part of a designated merge or exit lane. Solid white lines direct traffic flow, but may be crossed in specific situations like exits. Question 27. Describe the correct response to a flashing red traffic signal at an intersection. A. Treat it as a stop sign. Stop completely, then proceed when safe. B. Slow down, but continue through the intersection without stopping. C. Wait for the signal to turn green before proceeding. Answer: A. Treat it as a stop sign. Stop completely, then proceed when safe. A flashing red light functions like a stop sign, requiring a full stop. Question 28. What are the implications of driving with a yield sign present at a roundabout? A. Vehicles inside the roundabout must stop for entering traffic. B. Entering traffic must yield to vehicles already in the roundabout. C. All traffic must stop before entering the roundabout. Answer. B. Entering traffic must yield to vehicles already in the roundabout. This ensures smooth traffic flow and safety within the roundabout. Question 29. When is it necessary to make a complete stop at a yield sign? A. When traffic conditions do not require it. B. Only when other vehicles are approaching from your left. C. When you cannot merge safely into the flow of traffic without stopping. Answer. C. When you cannot merge safely into the flow of traffic without stopping. Yielding may require a complete stop to avoid collisions. Question 30. How should a driver position their vehicle when preparing to make a left turn at an intersection with a left turn yield on green signal? A. In the nearest right-hand lane. B. In the center of the intersection while waiting for a safe gap in oncoming traffic. C. On the left sidewalk to gain a better view of oncoming traffic. Answer. B. In the center of the intersection while waiting for a safe gap in oncoming traffic. This position is ready for the turn, yielding to oncoming traffic as required. Question 31. What precautions should drivers take when approaching a roadwork next 5 mile sign? A. Increase speed to quickly navigate through the work zone. B. Be alert, reduce speed, and be prepared for sudden stops and lane changes. C. Ignore the sign if no workers are visible. Answer. B. Be alert, reduce speed, and be prepared for sudden stops and lane changes. Work zones often involve temporary traffic configurations and hazards. Question 32. Explain the legal requirements for child passenger safety seats in California. A. All children under 8 years old must be secured in a car seat or booster seat in the back seat. B. Children can sit in the front seat with just a seat belt if they are over 5 years old. C. Car seats are only required for children under 5 years old. Answer. A. All children under 8 years old must be secured in a car seat or booster seat in the back seat. This law is designed to ensure the safety of young passengers. Question 33. How does California law regulate the use of cell phones by drivers? A. Handheld use is allowed for making calls but not for texting. B. All handheld use is prohibited. Only hands-free use is permitted. C. Cell phone use is unrestricted while driving. Answer. B. All handheld use is prohibited. Only hands-free use is permitted. This law aims to reduce distractions and increase road safety. Question 34. What should you do if you accidentally drive past your intended freeway exit? A. Make a U-turn immediately on the freeway. B. Continue to the next exit, then safely find your way back. C. Stop and reverse on the shoulder to return to the exit. Answer. B. Continue to the next exit, then safely find your way back. This is the safest way to correct the mistake without endangering yourself or others. Question 35. In what scenario would a driver need to obey a no-turn sign, and what are the exceptions, if any? A. Obey the sign at all times with no exceptions. B. The sign can be ignored during non-peak traffic hours. C. Exceptions include when directed by a police officer or to avoid an immediate hazard. Answer. A. Obey the sign at all times with no exceptions. Traffic signs like no turns must be followed to ensure road safety and order. Question 36. How do you approach driving on a road that has been marked with a lane ends merge left sign? A. Immediately merge left without checking for other vehicles. B. Wait until the lane ends, then merge quickly to the left. C. Check for traffic, signal, and merge left well before the lane ends. Answer C. Check for traffic, signal, and merge left well before the lane ends. Early and safe merging helps maintain traffic flow and prevents bottlenecks. Question 37. What actions should you take if your vehicle breaks down on a busy highway? A. Attempt to fix your vehicle immediately, ignoring traffic. B. Pull over to the safest spot, turn on your hazard lights, and call for help. C. Leave your vehicle and walk to find help. Answer B. Pull over to the safest spot, turn on your hazard lights, and call for help. Ensuring your and others' safety while waiting for assistance is paramount. Question 38. Describe the procedure for safely backing up when visibility is limited. A. Use only your mirrors to guide you as you reverse. B. Reverse quickly to minimize the time your visibility is compromised. C. Check your surroundings, then proceed slowly, using mirrors and turning to look over your shoulder. Answer C. Check your surroundings, then proceed slowly, using mirrors and turning to look over your shoulder. It's important to minimize risk when visibility is poor. Question 39. How should a driver respond upon hearing emergency vehicle sirens when in the middle of an intersection? A. Continue through the intersection, then pull over to the right. B. Stop in the intersection until the emergency vehicle has passed. C. Speed up to clear the intersection quickly. Answer A. Continue through the intersection, then pull over to the right. Safely clearing the intersection first is crucial before yielding to the emergency vehicle. Question 40. What is the significance of a yield sign on a downhill grade, and how should vehicles descending the hill respond? A. Increase speed due to the natural incline and proceed without yielding. B. Yield to uphill traffic as it has the right-of-way. C. The yield sign only applies to vehicles ascending the hill. Answer B. Yield to uphill traffic as it has the right-of-way. Vehicles going downhill are often in a better position to control their speed and yield. Question 41. How do you respond to a pedestrian waiting to cross at a marked crosswalk where there are no traffic signals? A. Accelerate to pass before the pedestrian enters the crosswalk. B. Continue driving unless the pedestrian steps onto the road. C. Stop and give the right-of-way to the pedestrian. Answer C. Stop and give the right-of-way to the pedestrian. Pedestrians have the right-of-way at marked crosswalks, and drivers are required to yield. Question 42. What is the correct procedure for turning right on a red light after stopping, assuming no sign prohibits the turn? A. Proceed with the turn without stopping. B. Stop, check for pedestrians and oncoming traffic, then turn if it's safe. C. Wait for the green light before making any turns. Answer B. Stop, check for pedestrians and oncoming traffic, then turn if it's safe. This procedure ensures safety while making a right on red. Question 43. When encountering a bicycle lane while preparing to make a right turn, how should you proceed? A. Merge into the bike lane before making your turn. B. Signal your turn and cross the bike lane without checking for bicyclists. C. Check for bicyclists, signal, then merge into the bike lane if clear before turning. Answer C. Check for bicyclists, signal, then merge into the bike lane if clear before turning. It's important to ensure the safety of bicyclists when crossing into a bike lane. Question 44. What is the maximum speed limit in most California residential areas, unless otherwise posted? A. 25 miles per hour. B. 35 miles per hour. C. 45 miles per hour. Answer A. 25 miles per hour. Residential areas typically have a speed limit of 25 miles per hour to ensure the safety of residents and pedestrians. Question 45. How should you adjust your driving in response to a road work next 5 miles sign, particularly in terms of speed and lane changes? A. Increase speed to quickly navigate through the work zone. B. Maintain your current speed and lane position. C. Slow down, observe posted speed limits, and be prepared for lane changes or closures. Answer: C. Slow down, observe posted speed limits, and be prepared for lane changes or closures. Work zones require extra caution for the safety of workers and drivers. Question 46. Describe the actions a driver should take when they see a lane ends merge left sign. A. Immediately merge left without signaling. B. Continue in the lane until it ends, then merge. C. Signal, check for safe merging space, and merge left in advance of the lane ending. Answer: C. Signal, check for safe merging space, and merge left in advance of the lane ending. Early and safe merging helps prevent bottlenecks and accidents. Question 47. What are the specific steps to take after being involved in a minor traffic collision with another vehicle? A. Leave the scene immediately to avoid blocking traffic. B. Move vehicles out of traffic if possible, exchange information, and report the accident if necessary. C. Wait for police to arrive before exchanging any information. Answer: B. Move vehicles out of traffic if possible, exchange information, and report the accident if necessary. It's important to ensure safety and legal compliance after a collision. Question 48. How does one safely navigate through a roundabout or traffic circle, especially when entering and exiting? A. Enter at high speed to merge with circulating traffic. B. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout, signal, and exit at your intended street. C. Stop inside the roundabout to allow entering vehicles to merge. Answer: B. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout, signal, and exit at your intended street. Proper yielding and signaling ensure safe navigation through roundabouts. Question 49. What is the importance of the left turn yield on green signal, and how does it affect left-turning traffic? A. It indicates that left turns should proceed without yielding. B. Left-turning traffic must yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. C. All traffic must stop for left-turning vehicles. Answer: B. Left-turning traffic must yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. This signal prioritizes safety for all intersection users. Question 50. Explain the correct way to use a merging traffic sign to merge onto a highway. A. Slow down and wait for an opening before merging. B. Speed up to highway speeds and merge into traffic, yielding to vehicles on the highway. C. Stop at the merge point until traffic clears. Answer: B. Speed up to highway speeds and merge into traffic, yielding to vehicles on the highway. Proper merging ensures a smooth transition onto faster roadways. Question 51. What should you do if approaching an intersection and the exit sign indicates your intended exit is coming up? A. Prepare to exit by signaling and moving into the appropriate lane early. B. Exit from any lane, signaling just before the exit. C. Maintain your lane and speed until reaching the exit, then change lanes quickly. Answer: A. Prepare to exit by signaling and moving into the appropriate lane early. Early preparation helps ensure a safe and smooth exit. Question 52. When is it appropriate to use hazard lights while driving in California? A. As a signal to other drivers when driving below the speed limit. B. When your vehicle is stopped on the roadway due to an emergency. C. To indicate that you are about to change lanes. Answer: B. When your vehicle is stopped on the roadway due to an emergency. Hazard lights should be used to warn others of a stopped vehicle or hazard. Question 53. How should a driver proceed when they see a yield sign and there is cross traffic? A. Immediately proceed, as the yield sign is advisory. B. Stop completely, then proceed when the cross traffic has passed. C. Slow down, check for traffic, and yield the right-of-way if necessary. Answer: C. Slow down, check for traffic, and yield the right-of-way if necessary. Yielding ensures that cross-traffic can proceed safely. Question 54. What precautions should be taken when driving over a narrow bridge? A. Speed up to minimize the time on the bridge. B. Honk to alert oncoming traffic. C. Slow down and be prepared for limited space. Answer: C. Slow down and be prepared for limited space. Narrow bridges require extra caution due to the restricted space for vehicles. Question 55. If you see a no-turn sign at an intersection, what are you allowed to do? A. Make a U-turn if the way is clear. B. Continue straight through the intersection. C. Turn right if there is no approaching traffic. Answer: B. Continue straight through the intersection. A no-turn sign prohibits turning actions, so you must proceed in the direction you are already traveling. Question 56. Describe the process for safely changing lanes on a busy freeway. A. Check mirrors and blind spots, signal your intent, and smoothly move into the new lane when safe. B. Change lanes quickly to establish your presence in the new lane. C. Signal after you begin to change lanes to notify drivers behind you. Answer: A. Check mirrors and blind spots, signal your intent, and smoothly move into the new lane when safe. This ensures you are aware of your surroundings and communicate your intentions to other drivers. Question 57. What steps should be taken in the event of a vehicle malfunction that forces you to stop on the roadway? A. Continue driving to the nearest repair facility, even if the vehicle is not operating properly. B. Pull over safely to the side of the road, turn on hazard lights, and seek assistance. C. Exit the vehicle and attempt to flag down other drivers for help. Answer: B. Pull over safely to the side of the road, turn on hazard lights, and seek assistance. Ensuring your safety and seeking help is the priority in a malfunction. Question 58. How can you maintain safety when driving in areas frequented by wildlife, especially during dawn and dusk? A. Increase your speed to scare away animals. B. Drive cautiously, using high beams when no oncoming traffic is present, and be prepared to stop. C. Assume animals will move out of the way and maintain your speed. Answer: B. Drive cautiously, using high beams when no oncoming traffic is present, and be prepared to stop. Being vigilant during high wildlife activity times can prevent accidents. Question 59. What actions should be taken if you find a traffic light at an intersection is not functioning? A. Treat the intersection as if it is controlled by a four-way stop sign. B. Proceed with caution without stopping. C. Wait for a police officer to direct traffic. Answer: A. Treat the intersection as if it is controlled by a four-way stop sign. This ensures all drivers approach the intersection with caution and take turns proceeding safely. Question 60. How do you handle a situation where your parked car is obstructed by another vehicle in a parking lot? A. Attempt to maneuver around the obstructing vehicle without causing damage. B. Contact parking lot security or local authorities for assistance. C. Leave a note on the obstructing vehicle, requesting it be moved immediately. Answer: B. Contact parking lot security or local authorities for assistance. Seeking help ensures the situation is handled legally and safely. Question 61. What is the recommended following distance on highways under ideal conditions? A. 2 seconds. B. 3 seconds. C. 5 seconds. Answer: B. 3 seconds. Maintaining a 3-second following distance under ideal conditions allows enough time to react safely to hazards. Question 62. How should you react if you encounter an emergency vehicle parked on the side of the road with its lights flashing? A. Move over to an adjacent lane if safe or slow down. B. Maintain your speed and lane position. C. Accelerate to pass the emergency vehicle quickly. Answer: A. Move over to an adjacent lane if safe or slow down. This action is required by the Move Over law to ensure the safety of emergency responders. Question 63. Describe the legal procedure for passing a school bus that is stopped with its red lights flashing and stop arm extended on a two-lane road. A. Continue at normal speed. The lights and stop arm are for oncoming traffic. B. Pass the bus cautiously at a speed of 10 miles per hour or less. C. Stop and remain stopped until the red lights stop flashing and the stop arm is retracted. Answer: C. Stop and remain stopped until the red lights stop flashing and the stop arm is retracted. This law protects children boarding or exiting the bus. Question 64. What are the consequences of not stopping for a pedestrian in a crosswalk? A. A warning for the first offense. B. A possible fine and points on your driving record. C. No consequences if the pedestrian is not in your lane. Answer: B. A possible fine and points on your driving record. California law requires drivers to yield to pedestrians in crosswalks, ensuring their safety. Question 65. How should a driver respond to flashing yellow lights at a pedestrian crosswalk with no pedestrians present? A. Stop completely before proceeding. B. Proceed with caution without stopping. C. Accelerate to clear the crosswalk quickly. Answer: B. Proceed with caution without stopping. Flashing yellow lights indicate that drivers should slow down and be prepared to stop for pedestrians, but do not require a complete stop if the crosswalk is clear. Question 66. What steps should you follow if your vehicle begins to hydroplane on a wet road surface? A. Brake hard to reduce speed quickly. B. Ease off the accelerator and steer in the direction you want to go. C. Accelerate slightly to regain traction. Answer: B. Ease off the accelerator and steer in the direction you want to go. This helps regain control without making sudden movements that could cause a skid. Question 67. When driving through a construction zone, what adjustments should you make to your driving speed and awareness? A. Increase speed to minimize time spent in the zone. B. Maintain normal speed but watch for workers. C. Reduce speed and increase awareness of workers and equipment. Answer: C. Reduce speed and increase awareness of workers and equipment. Construction zones often have reduced speed limits and require extra caution. Question 68. What should you do if you approach an intersection with a malfunctioning traffic signal? A. Treat the intersection as if it is controlled by a stop sign in all directions. B. Proceed with caution without stopping. C. Assume the right-of-way and continue driving. Answer: A. Treat the intersection as if it is controlled by a stop sign in all directions. This ensures safety by requiring all drivers to stop and proceed when safe. Question 69. In California, under what circumstances is it legal to make a U-turn in a residential area? A. Anywhere, as long as there is no traffic. B. At intersections where there is a U-turn permitted sign. C. When there are no vehicles approaching within 200 feet. Answer: B. At intersections where there is a U-turn permitted sign. U-turns are regulated for safety and are only allowed where signs indicate or under specific conditions. Question 70. What actions should be taken if you're driving and a dust storm suddenly reduces visibility to near zero? A. Continue driving at a reduced speed. B. Turn on your high beam headlights and continue. C. Pull off the road as far as safely possible. Turn off vehicle lights, set the emergency brake, and wait until visibility improves. Answer: C. Pull off the road as far as safely possible. Turn off vehicle lights, set the emergency brake, and wait until visibility improves. This prevents collisions caused by other drivers following taillights, thinking you're still on the road.